What up, YouTube? G4 Leader here once again, back with another video for you guys. Batman v Superman. You know, Batman v Superman. I swear this is the most you guys have ever blown up my messages asking me to talk about this shit. You know, talk about this movie. I know I'm a week late, you know. I know I'm a week late, and there's a reason for that. You know, I really did want to give everybody enough time that they all got to go out and see it. You know, because I'm not one of them niggas. I'm not going to do a spoiler-free review and then spoiler review. Like, I'm not going to do that shit. Like, I'm not going to do that shit. I'm just going to talk about it all in one video. So, I really did want to give everybody enough time to go see the shit. You know, but my thoughts on this movie. The first thing I really do want to say, I fucking told you so. I fucking told you so. I told you this movie was gonna be shit. I told you this movie was gonna be shit. Didn't I say that shit? Go back in my past videos. Didn't I say the movie was gonna be fucking shit? Did not go say that shit. Like, come on, this movie was garbage. This is not a movie. You know, this is not a movie. The reason I say this shit is not a movie, you know why? Because movies have plots. You know, movies have plots. You know, story. What this shit was, that shit didn't have any kind of plot or story. I don't know. It was just events unfolding, you know, it was just events unfolding, one thing happening after the next, pretty much shit, just a domino effect after the Man of Steel, pretty much, just a domino effect of how Batman is, and you know, seeing Wonder Woman live her like her aftermath from her perspective, and then it's just pretty much domino effects, and like I said, what really made me, like, a lot of people been saying that this Batman, this Ben Affleck is one of the best Batmans, and I really don't know why. You know, I really don't know why they would say some shit like that. You know, like, okay, I get that this Batman is brutal. He's killing people. He's shooting people. Okay, that's kind of nice. That's a new take on Batman. I mean, I'm kind of feeling that. You know, a darker take on Batman. But this is the stupidest Batman, though. This is the most no logic having ass Batman ever. Like, you know, Batman is known for being a detective. He could piece things together. He's known for doing his homework, doing his research. All that shit went out the window. This Batman don't do that shit. This is the, you know, Batman usually, you know, brains and brawn. This Batman is just brawn. You know, no brains whatsoever. Like, this movie didn't even have to happen. You know, like, everything between Batman and Superman could have been resolved with a fucking conversation. Like, two adults, like, and which Superman wanted to do. Superman wanted to talk to this nigga, you know, but Batman's like, no, then Batman just not listening. You know, just for Batman to be so easily tricked, deceived, and manipulated by Lex Luthor in this movie, it just really pissed me off. Like I said, this Batman was just really stupid. And, you know, speaking of Lex gave, you know, Jesse Eisenburg gave the performance I expected him to give. You know, weird, corky, over the top. You know, that wasn't Lex Luthor. That was Jesse Eisenberg being Jesse Eisenberg. You know, that shit was not Lex Luthor. I'm not calling him Lex. I'm calling him Jesse. So Jesse was the one pulling the strings and shit, and like I said, he definitely brought the movie down more for me, you know. like the shit just bummed me out more. And let me talk about Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. You know, I gotta talk about that shit as well. I felt like she really didn't have to be in this movie. I felt like she didn't really serve any purpose. Really, you know what she felt like? It felt like her purpose was to simply open that email from Bruce to show us the other Justice League members. I felt like that was her sole purpose. Like, we didn't get to see her personality, what motivates her or drives her to do what she does. We didn't get to see that. We don't get to see anything. We just got to see Gal Gadot walk around, look surprised, watch TV, you know, and kind of fight Doomsday too. Like, I felt like she was just a blank canvas. Like, we did not get to know this person at all. She did not need to be in this movie. Like, and it's just Zack, and also Zack Snyder. Like, I remember him saying in an interview the reason he didn't pick Grant Gustin to be the Flash is because it doesn't fit the mood of his universe. You know, he doesn't fit in, and I feel like that's some bullshit. I feel like he should bring that Flash in, because I felt like this movie was so dark and moody and gritty. It was like there was no fun to be had in this movie. You know, that's something Marvel always manages to capture. He always manages, I mean, in the Marvel universe, they always manage to capture the fun of it. And these type of movies, nothing is fun about this shit. It's just dread all the fucking way. You know, and I mean, but I will say I did like the fight scenes. You know, I did like the fight scenes. I did like that they had Batman beat Superman. I did like that. You know, I did like that. I liked it that it just wasn't predictable that Superman just ran all over him. You know, I liked that they actually put thought into it, how they discovered kryptonite. You know, I don't know how they managed to get to name it kryptonite though. Like, I don't know how they landed on that name. Just another how did they get there moments. But like I said, I like that he used kryptonite. I like the fight between them. I just wish it lasted a little bit longer. You know, but another gripe I had about this movie though. I'm sorry, a lot of this is gripes, but the fact that Batman only had one scene against goons. You actually seen Batman only doing Batman shit once in the movie, and that's when they was rescuing Martha Kent. You know, I mean, he kind of was getting into the groove of doing it in the earlier scene, but Superman kind of just stopped that shit. But so he pretty much only had one epic Batman scene, and that was when he was rescuing Martha, taking down the goons. And I wanted to see more of that shit. You know, I also wanted to see. I just really wanted this Batman to be smarter though. You know, like I said, this Batman was stupid. I wanted to see him be more of a detective, piece things together more. You know, but you know, like I said, this movie just felt like it was a moody mess. Just a bunch of things. Like, it didn't have a plot. The reason I'm all over the place in this discussion is because the movie was all over the place. Like, they had this whole thing where they was talking about a bullet. Like Lex discovering the bullet was made from LexCorp. Like, why the fuck did that take like 20 minutes? If you add up all them Lois Lane scenes, that was 20 minutes of the movie. Another 20 minutes of the movie was fucking dream sequences. Like, you know, them setting up for Darkseid coming. I saw what they was doing. I peeped what they was doing. And I'm just not a fan. I'm sorry. And I know I gotta touch on this shit too. That fucking Doomsday. Nope, I'm not calling that nigga Doomsday. I know that's like Walmart's knockoff brand Doomsday. That's not the real Doomsday. I'm not calling that nigga Doomsday. I mean, from the trailer, we already gathered that knockoff Doomsday was made, you know, from General Zod's body, but the whole backstory behind it was stupid. Why the fuck was he so big? Like this, why was Doomsday like big as a fucking house? I didn't get that shit. Like, Doomsday is not that fucking big. Like, why? It's like everything about this movie just pissed me off. And like, the whole scene when they was kind of introducing the Flash, Aquaman, I found that shit to be a cop out too. Like how they snuck that in there with Gal Gadot's, you know, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, just opening clips of them. I'm like, fuck out of here, fuck out of here. Yo, my mind is like, this movie even got me scatterbrained, my nigga. This movie even got me scatterbrained. It's just. Nigga. Nigga. I told you so. I told you this movie was gonna be ass. You know? I mean, what I hope from Zack Snyder, I hope Well, it's not hoping. It's already set in stone. He's not doing it. He already picked the dude he wants to be Flash. He's going to make this dark, moody-ass universe that's zero fun, that might as well be an all-black. The movie might as well not have any color to it. You know, no color palette to it. Just a grid, like just a dark, moody mess. You know? So, you know, my rating of this movie, 1 out of 10, I give this shit a motherfucking 2. I give this shit a 2 out of 10, my nigga. A 2. You know, I can't give it more than that. I'll say the action scenes were cool, you know, but other than that, the stupid non-detective Batman, the emotionless Superman, the zero plot, the Jesse Eisenberg the Dooms, the knockoff, it was too much. It was too much. It was bullshit. This movie is some old bullshit. Fuck this movie. You know? But I'm about to get out of here. I'm sorry I didn't have more positive things to say about it, but there's not much positive to say about this movie. I'm not excited for their universe at all. I'm not excited for it. I'm sorry, but I'm more excited for the TV universe than I am the movie universe. So, but anyways, that's just my thoughts and opinions, you know. You can hit me down in the comments down below. Tell me your thoughts about it, what you think of it. Like I said, it's been out for a week. I know I'm kind of late to the party, but I really did just want to give you guys all a chance to go see it first before I dived all into this shit. G Foley here signing off, and thank you guys for watching.